Hey everyone, buckle up, because today we're diving headfirst into the ongoing race between tech giants. There's a lot of talk about an AI war, with Google as a major player. But will Google truly be the kingmaker in the AI revolution? Let's break down the reasons why they have a strong shot, while also exploring some significant challenges they face. First things first, let's talk about data. Machine learning is the engine that drives AI, and it thrives on one crucial resource, data. And Google, well, let's just say their data fort is overflowing. From every search query you've ever typed to the videos you watch on YouTube, the emails you send through Gmail, and even your movements tracked by Google Maps, the amount and variety of data Google possesses is simply staggering. This real-world data allows them to train their AI models on a massive scale, making them more adaptable and effective in the real world. But data alone isn't enough. AI needs serious computing power to crunch through all that information. Here again, Google holds a significant advantage. They've developed custom-designed AI chips called TPUs, tensor processing units, specifically for handling the complex calculations needed for AI tasks. These TPUs are like having a supercharged engine in your AI race car, giving Google more control and potentially faster innovation cycles. Let's not forget the brilliant minds behind the scenes. Google has some of the brightest researchers in the field of AI working at Google Brain and DeepMind. These teams are constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible, developing groundbreaking algorithms, and achieving impressive results across various fields, from language processing to image recognition and beyond. Here's where things get interesting. Google already has a vast ecosystem of product search, Android, Gmail, the list goes on. Imagine seamlessly integrated AI across all these platforms. Google Assistant could evolve from a virtual helper to a true personal AI assistant, anticipating your needs and streamlining daily tasks. Imagine a world where your Google Maps adjusts your route in real time based on traffic patterns you wouldn't even know about without AI. This kind of integration could revolutionize the way we interact with technology. Now, before we get carried away with Google's dominance, it's important to acknowledge some key challenges. The landscape of AI research is not a closed circuit. Open source AI initiatives like Mistral are making huge strides. These initiatives foster collaboration and innovation outside the confines of a single company. This open source movement could potentially disrupt Google's dominance by democratizing access to cutting-edge AI research and development. But Google recently responded by releasing their open source model called Gemma. Although they received a lot of backlash, they're still making significant progress behind the scenes. We can only wait and see what open source models achieve. Remember, there is a balancing act that must happen, especially with these open source models. Another crucial factor is the ethical considerations surrounding AI development. Bias in training data can cause biased AI, potentially perpetuating discrimination or unfair practices. Google needs to be transparent and proactive in addressing these issues. Remember that recently Google found itself in controversy with Gemini's new image generator. Such biases must be addressed during training. Let's not forget that Google isn't the only contender in this race. Companies like Microsoft, OpenAI, Amazon, and even Facebook, now Meta, are all making significant investments in AI research. Each has its own strengths and focus areas. The competition is fierce, and who ultimately comes out on top is still anyone's guess. So, what does the future hold for AI? It's an exciting yet uncertain landscape. We can expect continued advancements in areas like natural language processing, computer vision, and robotics. AI could become even more adept at understanding and responding to human needs, blurring the lines between machine and intelligence as we know it. However, it's important to remember that AI is not meant to replace humans. The future lies in human-AI collaboration. AI can handle complex tasks and data analysis, freeing up human minds for creativity, critical thinking, and tasks that require empathy and social skills. It's also important to acknowledge the global dimension of the AI race. Countries like China are making significant investments in AI research, with a focus on areas like facial recognition and autonomous vehicles. This global competition will likely lead to even faster advancements in the field. Other countries are all rushing to make sure they get a share of this gold mine. With such competition, there will be rapid improvements in artificial intelligence. However, this may undermine regulations and the need for transparency, which is dangerous for the safe development of AI. With such rapid development, the need for robust regulations becomes even more critical. Governments around the world are grappling with issues like data privacy, bias in AI algorithms, and the potential for autonomous weapons. Establishing clear guidelines will be essential for ensuring the safe and ethical development of AI. Ultimately, the future of AI is not predetermined. As users and consumers, we have a voice in shaping how AI is developed and implemented. We can support companies that prioritize ethical AI development and hold them accountable for potential biases or misuse. Whether Google emerges as the frontrunner in the AI race remains to be seen. But one thing is clear. The future belongs to those who can harness the power of AI for good. By fostering collaboration, prioritizing ethics, and ensuring responsible development, we can ensure that AI becomes a force for positive change in the world. Thanks for joining us on this exploration of the AI arms race. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more AI discussions. We'll see you on the next one.